do have fiber optic here.
Yeah.
Go figure.
Well, it's a strong signal.
We do have a strong signal.
Yeah.
Well, into hell with it if it ain't broke. Yeah. Break it so we can fix it, man.
Yeah.
We're cool ranchers. We break it so we can fix it.
Yeah, because I might do this. I got a camper van, you know, and that'd be awesome.
Oh, they're wonderful. All everybody Turkey Creek and all the ranchers out, over Rodeo and all that, they all have these now.
Oh, wow.
Because when we're live streaming, especially, it gets to be such a pain in the ass because it's pixelated and we're in bumfuck. I mean, I'll tell people if you want to Google map where we are, we're just northeast, south, and west of bumfuck. You can pin it right in the middle there. Okay.
Hey, everybody, welcome.
Yeah. So live.
All right.
Are we live in the hive?
We sure are.
Live in the hive.
Live in the hive.
Live in the hive.
Let me take a shot of this rig here. This
Hell
is
yeah, isn't that
amazing.
awesome?
Yeah.
That's basically 4 phones and the hand rig that look at, we're taking pictures and taking pictures and taking pictures.
Yeah.
That Killer Bee Nation bought us.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they're Samsung S24 pluses and boy, and then with the 360, we film in 360 now, Dennis.
Oh my
Like
gosh.
360.
You guys are
we have indoor plumbing.
Yeah, I don't believe it.
Yeah.
I'm
After
sure
this many
isn't
years,
the
my
case.
friend. Good morning, everyone. I'm Reed Booth, Killer Bee Guy. We're live in the hive. We're with my good friend Dennis Maroney here. Say good morning, Dennis.
Good morning, Dennis.
I knew he. God damn. God, say good morning, Hosh.
Good morning, host.
God, you guys have been rehearsing and reading the manual. Oh my God. Anyway, well, we're here at the 47 Ranch, and we're up here in Cochise County.
Yeah.
Is it considered Tombstone or McNeil or what the hell?
No,
is it?
we have a post office box in McNeil.
Yeah.
You get no mail delivery out here.
Oh,
Services are minimal, but the county parks their mower right at the front door.
Make it look official.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So we know that we are still getting the benefit of our tax dollars.
Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Fewer potholes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe?
Well, no. Not quite that much.
I said, calm down.
No,
Calm.
but-
Yes,
but-
we're at the very north end of the mules,
Yeah.
of the Mule Mountains.
Well, that's exactly right. The mules are right behind us here, or in front of me, but
Well.
in front of you is too.
Yeah.
Anyway, they're over there.
Yeah.
And it's
Now, how many sections do you have here?
I don't know. It's
I
about
believe
25,000 acres. So you can
Okay.
do the math, divide it by 640,
Right, 6.
round off
Yeah.
anything that you don't like, and that's pretty close. So
So,
the bulk,
about 25,000 acres.
yeah, and so we're mostly state trust land. We have a small amount of BLM,
Yep.
and the balance is private. Most ranches in Arizona, this would be considered a family scale,
Yeah.
family size.
Right.
The big ranches are,
Yeah.
Here, what makes it interesting is that there's a lot of interesting history.
Oh, boy.
And people will say, why is it called the 47 Ranch? And the real reason is,
Yeah, and I never knew this.
the first people that came through here were headed to California with cattle. And they were following pretty much, they could go from, the water shortage was the biggest problem.
Of course. Yeah.
But on the way home, where they could move a little quicker, instead of, following the Gila River and so forth, they swept down this way and just wanted to see what it looked like further south. And what they went home to Texas and talked about is a sea of grass and nobody out there, and basically free for the taking if you don't mind sharing it with the Chiricahua Apaches,
Yeah. They
which
minded.
they weren't sure what that meant at the time.
Yeah.
So, and basically, when they came here, they had cattle that were branded with the 4.7 from Texas. If you have no infrastructure and you don't have a big crew, you can't really hold up cattle and have a big branding and rebrand all your cattle. And I mean, once they arrive at a place that you say is home,
You're not going to
gotta turn 'em
rebrand
out.
all them cattle.
No, and
yeah.
it takes decades to build fence and all that. And initially, the ranchers worked together. They would just gather all the cattle that were running wherever they went, and then they'd match cows up with the calves that were following and brand those calves. And obviously, there was lots of dispute about ownership, which came. That's why we built tombstones so that people could clear the clear the air about
Keep the peace.
yeah,
Yeah.
and that's where they shot everybody because it's convenient to just haul them to the
Come on over here.
yeah. So stand right there because we can get you in the wagon pretty easy and then
Yeah,
go-
right.
go
Right.
on
Instead
down
of
the
chasing
road
you
and-
all over hell out
Yeah.
here. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's been the 47 Ranch since way back in the 1880s.
Uh-huh.
Our brand, the Cross U, is brand number 85 for the state of Arizona.
Oh, wow.
And they now go into 6 digits. So
Oh, I didn't know that.
yeah. So that's a
Wow.
kind of a historical brand.
Yeah.
We
Holy
bought
cow.
a company rather than buying a ranch because they told us if you buy the whole thing, we'll carry a note. And I didn't have any other friends that had a lot of money, so
Yeah. Yeah.
it was one of those things where
Oh, interesting. Wow, I
we
didn't know that, Dennis.
scratched our way into this. And I mean, we had another ranch before, and we were able to pay that off with something called a conservation easement.
Mhm.
So we anyway, that's another story. I
Yeah,
don't know if you
yeah.
want to have all
Oh, we can do a whole show. We can just
Yeah.
sit down and talk for like hours.
yeah.
I mean,
Well,
geez.
basically, you find a willing buyer, and it's only for deeded land.
Uh-huh.
And what you're selling is the development rights.
Uh-huh.
So the actual way that it looks, if you take out the development rights from what's called unimproved land, it's much lower value. And the appraisal figure is approximately 50%. So if you had $1 million ranch, or $1 million piece of property, put a conservation easement on it, the fair market value would be considered to be about half that.
Okay.
And so rather than, so we've used that to pay off both the mortgage and the operating loan on this ranch
Oh, wow.
by securing these properties. So now, if I die 3 or 4 generations down the road, no one can sell that property to be used for development.
Oh, wow. That's
It can
awesome.
be used for
Oh, that's awesome.
wildlife habitat, watershed values, recreation, food
Grazing.
production,
Yeah.
certain other things, and then certain things are specifically excluded.
Yeah.
So in our conservation easements, we put in a clause that said that if there was some new agricultural technology or we needed certain infrastructure that we didn't have, that would not violate the conservation easement. But if
Right.
we decided to build condos up in the canyon
Yeah.
or Little Bisbee,
Not going to happen.
it's
Yeah.
not going to happen.
Right. Right.
So,
Oh, bless your socks.
so that's a kind of a cool thing. Some people don't like it because they don't trust the federal government.
Yeah.
One of our easements was provided by, or we made a deal with Game and Fish, but the funding was provided by the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service. Because up in Mules, we have about 16 or 18 species of concern, which is like a half a step away from being threatened or endangered.
Endangered. Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
we have 2 other easements that we've done with Natural Resource Conservation Service, which is a sub-agency of the U.S. Department of Agriculture.
Oh, okay.
So we're in bed with the federal government.
Well, you have no choice.
So
Of course.
yeah, and
But-
so I can still
I mean-
disagree with policy,
Yeah.
but I'm a little more careful about.
Dennis is one of
What I
the
say.
most advanced conservation ranchers around. I mean, you really care about.
I really do care.
Yeah.
But I also think you have to do the right thing, and for the people, most of the people that are our customers and clients, they also care.
Yes, that's correct.
And we
Yeah.
have
The
we
beef
have
industry.
a niche. The entire, and this is my point of view. Maybe some of my neighbors don't agree, but the game is definitely rigged in the commercial cow business.
Yeah.
And between the cattle feeders and the auction houses, they have their own inner circle, and
Sure.
and and especially now that we have, in the old days, it'd be a wink and a nod between each other in the bleachers at the auction.
Sure.
Now they're on the phone, literally. Don't go any
Sure.
higher. So we found a way to be able to be in this business and work outside of that system, and that's exactly where I'm comfortable.
God, that's awesome.
Because we deal with people who are friends and neighbors. They're repeat customers. We're feeding their families.
Yeah.
What we have is, produced with no hormones, no antibiotics, no wormers. No, they're all natural.
Yep.
And we have science to back it up.
Yeah. All the beef that comes out of the 47. Yeah.
So,
yeah. Dennis, I've known Dennis, what, 20 years or something?
Yeah, at least.
At least, old friend. And he's got something here on the ranch, though, that really can't be here and doesn't belong here. Isn't that about it, huh?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. And we were friends for years, no problem.
The illusion of friendship. We're talking killer bees, of course.
Well, and the thing is, you meet people occasionally like that who they're your best friend.
Oh my goodness, what well put.
It takes them a while to figure out they don't really like you.
Yeah, and the glitter comes off.
Yeah,
no shit.
Oh, you caught me without my makeup.
Oh my God, my hair's right.
So, and that's kind of just the way it is. So there's.
Yeah.
But,
and of course these damn bees now, he's got 2 hives here on the ranch that we're going to take care of this morning, and one of them is going to be really damned interesting.
Yeah.
I think we'll take care of that one first and then do the other one on the way out. These bees are in well, let's go give them a quick look, give everybody a quick look at what we're getting into here, because it's going to be some mayhem, my friend.
Yeah.
No,
I understand.
We're going to try to contain, Dennis and Deb have sheep and all sorts of critters and whatnot. Well, when I was talking to them last week, I was like, we have to move out of the way, quite a ways away. And so they did. So that's good, because I ain't getting any closer.
Yeah,
You look at that window, everybody. Right below that window, on both sides of that slat, are Satan's warriors. That is completely full on the inside.
And
so,
go ahead.
Well, it's going to be a little interesting, because it's we got some dry rot down at the bottom and all that. We have to make this safe. So what we're going to do is we're going to spray adhesive all those so they can't. We're trying to not let the attack pheromone get released too quickly.
Yeah.
Because that's the Ugelhorn in the submarine.
Yeah.
And I think I've told you, Dennis, we've seen them come out of a hole like that at 1,000 per second.
Oh, I believe
Just
it.
like a high pressure water hose.
Yeah.
So we're going to spray adhesive them to lock them in, and then we're going to caulk up both sides of that to at least restrict that, because then we go inside and cut the wall out. Here we go again, guys, and it's all got to be full in there. I mean, look at all that up and down there. Old staining. You see where it's stained, where they're hanging out?
Oh, yeah.
That's the porch.
And the stains on the windows.
Stains on the windows.
Yeah.
Yep. They've been here quite a while, guys. So, we're gonna.
And we, to be fair to the bees, this is again something that people that are a little deeper into beekeeping know the story of Africanized bees, and you may have shared that with people, but there was a researcher in Brazil, a guy named Dr. Warwick Kerr, and he thought that they could get better production from European honeybees by crossing them with some African bees. Correct. That created a hybrid that was very aggressive in gathering nectar and pollen, very prolific, and it seemed like a great idea at first.
At the time.
Yeah, at the time. And it didn't take long to realize that the bees, the crossbred, those with hybrid vigor or heterosis, were much different and much more aggressive, much more territorial, and certainly productive, but nasty boogers. And they, like so many other things, they work their way from south to north.
Yeah.
So
well, another thing that's different about them, Dennis, is that with European honeybees back in the day, we knew what to expect from them next month, next year, next decade, next century, within parameters. They behave the same all the time. This crossbreed is, everything's out the window, and we don't know what to expect from them now. We don't know what to expect from them in the winter. We used to, from Halloween until the middle of March, there would be nothing, zero zilch, nada. We would work the stores, and that was it, bottle honey. And no, we've been removing swarms, balls of bees in the snow.
That's unheard of.
And the building of comb on a tree limb. All right, a swarm building out that used to never ever
Never
happen.
happened, yeah.
Or even something as simple as a bowl of bees, a swarm in a tree being aggressive. That was unheard of
Right,
before.
right.
I would always not have a suit on or anything.
Yeah.
Stick my hand without a glove in the middle where I thought the
Yeah.
queen was, cup it where I thought the queen was. If
Yeah.
I had her had the ball of bees.
Yeah. Yeah.
Great at schools, you know, with
Yeah.
there the kids plastered up against the window going, "He's Superman,"
Yeah.
you know.
Yep.
And now you'd be stupid, man, to do
Oh,
that.
you'd be dead.
You'd be dead.
You'd be
yeah.
dead.
And ranchers hate these things. I mean, they've killed everybody's. They kill cows. They kill horses. They kill ranchers.
Yeah.
You know, we lost Bill Klutz over in rodeo.
Yeah,
You know, and
yeah.
it's horrible.
Yeah.
They've chased. I told you about that one in Comanche, Texas, a couple of weeks ago. One hive killed 3 rodeo horses and sent 2 people to the hospital.
Wow.
3
Yeah,
horses.
they're that aggressive. We've had actually neighbors within 10 miles of here killed by these bees. Dan is a good
Oh, of
example.
course, Dan. Of
Bless
course,
his
Dan.
heart.
And that was a ball of bees in a tree.
Yeah.
That wasn't even a hive
Yeah.
like what you
They-
got here.
They had just
you know?
swarms.
So we never know what to expect. The only thing I can predict with certainty is that it's unpredictable.
Yeah.
And the only thing I'm absolutely sure of is that I'm unsure.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
about it, you
Yeah.
know. So, all right, brother. Well, we're gonna go ahead and get suited up and raise hell within Killer Bee Nation. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, and I have lived with these bees. I can't even remember, but probably close to 2 decades. There's been hives in that wall, off and on. We've never had a problem.
Yep.
Never been stung, and oftentimes, we'd have animals. This is my welding table right
A
now.
hell of a welding table.
Looks
in there.
like a
Love that.
junk pile right now, but it's just one of those things that they were not we sort of
Good look.
agreed to disagree and at the same time live in peaceful harmony. Now it's
No, gloves
it's
are off.
worse. It's not even a divorce, it's a war.
Yeah, gloves
Yeah,
are off.
yeah.
Yeah, and that I tell everyone now that they're kind of like wolves in sheep's clothing because they
Yeah.
look like the ones that used to be cute and
Oh,
fuzzy,
yeah.
and everybody still has their Winnie the Pooh glasses
yeah.
on. you
Yeah,
know?
and I've many times had them walking on my hands, and people, oh, aren't you afraid? Aren't you? No, just be calm. They'll be fine.
Yeah,
And
not anymore.
no, not
Yeah.
anymore.
Yeah, I tell everyone each one of these hives or swarms is a very large bomb with a very short fuse,
Yeah.
and you just don't
Yeah,
know what the hell's going to
that's
light
right.
it. They could light up right now.
Yeah.
They don't like the color of a shirt or something.
Yeah.
You
And-
just don't know.
I always go for bland
Yes.
and lighter.
Well, it is.
and-
It's like the bland leading the bland.
Yeah.
Oh, I appreciate you, brother.
I don't know what you have for breakfast this morning, but it's working.
Yeah. Well, it ain't like the old days. I'll tell you that much.
That's for sure. Yep.
Oh, just can't keep up with myself anymore. You know.
No. Well, I can't remember sometimes. I gotta
Oh,
look
you
in
got
my wallet
CRS?
to make sure. What's that?
You got CRS pretty bad?
Oh, all the time.
Yeah, CRS. You know, can't remember shit. Mine's deadly.
Yeah. Well, the thing with mine is it comes and goes, or it sneaks around behind and tries to trick me. I'm sure I remember that.
Oh no, really?
Or no, I didn't do
What am
that.
I doing? What am I
How
doing
did
in
that
this
get
room?
here?
What the hell?
Oh, wait a minute, I'm the only one that's been here for the entire day, and it was there.
So it's
Maybe
nobody.
I did do it, but
It's
I don't
nobody's fault.
remember.
But oh no.
Yeah, but it was probably it was early childhood trauma.
Oh, that's what it was.
Yeah, or
Well,
it was a horse wreck.
Oh, that's what it was. But you know
Yeah.
what really pisses me off about these bees, Dennis, is they don't care about my feelings.
Well, I know, and that's the thing when people like us who are sensitive guys.
Oh, I know. Really.
It's
That's just
very difficult because a lot of everybody thinks, oh, he's a rancher, he's a bee killer, he's and they're mean people. No, we're
realistic.
kind, loving, gentle, like the bees once were.
Well, yes, and you know what I
Yeah.
tell folks? I'm the nicest guy in the world till I'm not.
Yeah. Well, there is that factor because you don't want to. Well,
Well,
just don't wanna
these
mess
bees
with
are so
big
bad. I
things.
have to get on a bulletproof vest,
Yeah,
Dennis.
yeah, I noticed this.
Good Lord, I mean,
Yeah,
you know,
well,
they're
when these
just
guys-
that.
The muzzle
Okay, it's a
velocity
cooling
of
vest,
these
you guys.
things is, it's near a 22 Magnum.
Oh, look at this!
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they come out with,
Bam! They
yeah,
hit you hard.
exactly. They come in, throw their bodies in reverse.
Yep. And you know, they used to say that that when they bounced off you, it was a warning shot.
Yeah.
Nah, that's a missed shot,
That's a
brother.
missed
That's a
shot,
missed
that's
shot.
for
They are not warning. They're like little white blood cells. They'd rather die.
Yeah, well, as a matter of fact, in some quarters, they're known as kamikaze bees.
Oh, yes.
Because every attack is a act of suicide
yep.
on behalf of the hive.
On
for the
behalf of
greater
the hive.
good.
It's
So,
like white blood cells in your body.
yeah, we could learn some things from these bees, but they won't slow down so we can have a decent conversation.
I can't understand a damn word coming out of their mouth.
No, they don't. Yeah. So.
All right, brother. Well, if you want to watch from a vehicle with the windows up, you can.
Yeah, I might do that. I could get a long lens and be somewhere over there, but I don't know if I want to do that.
We
We'll
don't
see.
know how far they're
We
gonna
don't know.
attack, and
Yeah.
and as much as I love you, there ain't no mouth to mouth
Yeah,
resuscitation.
I
I'm
know, I
sorry.
know.
What did the doctor say? You're going to die. Sorry, brother.
Well, and we've got the EpiPen out. It's on the washing machine, so straight
actually got
through the
'em out.
gate, into the door, and it's on your left. The washing machine's black if you can still see color after you
Hyperventilate.
or the lack thereof.
You know, actually, I was telling you about Carlo up in Tombstone.
Right.
Everybody knows Carlo because he uses bucket truck a bunch, and his wife got stung yesterday.
Oh, wow.
And we've gotten rid of the hives around their ranch out there, right up
Yeah.
against the Red Dam and Middle March.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
by the Three Sisters up
Right.
there. And we've gotten rid of all them hives. But she was out watering the garden. They live in the middle of nowhere. You guys have seen the videos out at their place.
Yeah,
And one just came up and nailed her in the neck.
yeah,
She had to epi herself.
yeah. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These things are no joke. No joke at all.
Oh good. The county's going to take their mower out before
Mayhem?
we get those guys going.
Well, maybe, yeah. Well,
They've got windows on those things.
yeah, I don't mean it's going to keep them out, does it? Oh, joy.
Yeah.
All right, brother. Well, I'm gonna get my suit on, and we're gonna get all dolled up.
Okay, and the other thing, there's some old signs and stuff on the ground over there, and just, you know,
We'll be careful on them.
yeah.
And we
Yeah,
don't.
you can move them.
Yeah.
Just, you know.
Yeah, sure,
yeah.
sure, of course.
Everything's movable here.
Yeah, and
But not
we almost boy, we had one with a nice about 5-foot rattler the other day.
Yeah.
And have you seen any rattlers out here?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I just got one in the backyard here a few days ago.
Oh yeah. Yep.
I noticed when the kitties were playing with it, I thought, well, it's another case of them or us. you
Yeah,
know.
no shit, really is.
And the bottom line is, you want rats or you want cats?
Well, no, oh yeah, exactly.
You know,
exactly.
I
You
mean,
want
cats
rats or
at
cows?
least purr.
Yep. Yep. No, you gotta. Well, this is still the Wild West Killer Bee Nation. It really is. It literally is.
Yeah, it is.
So, oh, Hosh is getting the tripod going. Good
Oh,
idea, man.
This is so motivating.
To.
We have a YouTube channel.
Oh, oh, good. Did you hear that? I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
What is it?
It's called, what the hell is it called? There we go.
That's awesome. I see the CRS in neon lights above his head
Yeah,
going.
yeah,
Oh, oh, oh,
Yeah.
That's great, Dennis. What's that?
Ranching in the right hemisphere. So it refers to the brain hemisphere.
Oh, of course, I figured that
And
when
so
you said
then
it.
the short tagline is, that as if both the cows and the consumers matter.
Oh yes, of course. And that's a kind of a big duh moment,
Oh yeah.
but not for some folks.
No, not for most people.
Yeah,
They're
not
already
for
know
most.
what they know.
So what is it called again?
It's called Ranching in the Right Hemisphere.
Ranching in the Right Hemisphere on YouTube.
Yeah.
No, I didn't even know. I gotta go look.
Yeah.
There's self promo for you.
And we don't, I haven't kept up with it lately, but I'm getting back to the place where I want to be with that.
Good.
And Flavie helps me with it. Flavie's doing the farmer's market on my behalf today in Terra Vista.
Oh, very good.
And I'll be heading over there after you guys.
And you'll
are
be at the
done.
farmer's market on Saturday
On
in Bisbee?
Saturday,
Yeah.
yeah.
So they do the farmer's market with their beef, of course, raised right here at the farmer's market in Sierra Vista on Thursdays and the farmer's market on Bisbee on Saturdays.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So, oh, man, you are a blessing.
Well, I don't know about that. My mother had other
Blessing to some and a curse to others. Is that what?
Yeah, yeah. But I was the oldest of 7 kids, so I needed to leave quickly.
Oldest of 7.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Run! All right, brother man. Well,
Okay.
get in the vehicle or something,
Yeah.
and we're gonna get my bee brain on here.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, we'll do the right thing.
It's always a pleasure to see you, my friend.
And I would not to tell you how to do this, but I would definitely pull that piece of rebar so you don't get snagged on it.
Yeah, that one is it sticking out
that's-
outside or inside?
It's outside here in the rack.
Okay.
And it's sticking out on this end. I was gonna go and pull it just as you guys will come in the driveway, and I said, well, hell, they'll have suits on, so why should
Oh,
I?
yeah. Okay. Well, we'll keep an eye on it.
So,
All right, Killer Bee Nation, we are about ready to go to war, I think.
Okay.
We've got our big blues. How do you like this? Did you ever see us using these, Dennis? These are
wow.
birthing gloves.
Oh yeah, those
And-
look like
and-
a heavier duty version of preg checking gloves.
Of what?
Pregnancy checking gloves.
Pregnancy chicken gloves?
Yeah, checking.
Oh, checking.
So you,
I'm sure you said
I don't
chicken.
know, are we live here? at
Yeah,
this
oh,
time?
yeah.
Well, you folks will love this, but it's a rectal palpation method. You go in, you feel through the rectal wall and sort of bounce and heft the uterus, and you can estimate approximately how many months pregnant that a cow is, and then make sorts
Oh,
and so forth,
interesting.
so that you can take the cows that are most ready and put them in a little bit in a different pasture.
Sure.
and so forth.
Okay, that's the other channel, just so you guys know.
Yeah.
Oh, my Lord.
Yeah.
Oh, we're getting all dolled up here, I'll tell you. Well,
that could be, that
you know,
could be.
we're kind of expecting mayhem on this one.
That could be filmed.
Oh, heck yeah, you gotta. Heck yeah. What do you think, 360 time?
Yeah, in just a second, once we get everything in there.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. So what we're gonna do, of course, Killer Bee Nation, is we're gonna put everything inside, all the equipment, tools, and all the crap we're gonna need. I guess all we really need out here is spray adhesive and caulk.
You want to use caulk or foam?
I don't know. I suppose expanding foam would be quicker and easier.
Yeah, foam is fast too.
Yeah, foam is faster and easier. Yeah, let's do that.
It's so easy to get a thin spot with caulk.
And so, yeah, we don't want to. Yeah, so that, and then inside we're going to need the tubs and the garbage bag. You know, comb is in 3 different sections, as you know, Dennis. It's in brood comb, which is where they raise the babies. You guys know that. And then there's the honey and the pollen, and that's the part that we're keeping, of course.
Right.
The brood comb goes to Hosh's chickens.
Oh, okay.
They love the larvae.
Oh yeah.
They won't eat the bees, but they'll eat that larvae, guys, won't they? So we're kind of getting my bee brain started. When we go inside, that's when the mayhem's going to start.
Yeah.
And the whole goal, of course, as you guys know, when we're outside sealing up their outside entrance, is to prevent them from just going all over hell. They got the old ranch house over here, and just too much. There's still animals, but they're further away. Well, they've chased this truck for 10 miles. It was out at the slaughter ranch, you know, over the side of Douglas. Terry Kimbrough's out there, and yeah, well, you guys know, they've chased us all over hell. And so we just got to assume the worst every time.
Yep.
That's what it boils down to. Assume the worst. Assume the position. Calm down, you guys. That's the other channel once again. So anyway.
Okay. See if you had to repair the back into your
What?
shoot there. I said I see that you had to put a repair in the back.
Oh, duct tape is my friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do like duct tape. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, that way it just, never mind. So anyway. Yeah, so,
Okay.
all right, brother. Well, ignore the screams.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you hear that? Yeah.
I can put you out of your misery. Just give me a thumbs up if you can still lift it up at all.
Okay, very good. If we can still lift up the thumbs up, yes, it'll be 2. That's not your thumb. Oh, goodness. Then tomorrow we got a big one down on South Kings Ranch down in Hereford,
Oh, okay.
Palominas.
Yeah.
And bees in a, so out on these ranches, you've got a horse stalls out, kind of like just 3-sided, you know, lean-to
Right,
basically.
like, yeah.
And they all got half walls in them.
Uh-huh.
And these bees are in this half wall in between the plywood, 2 sheets of plywood, and they've been there for a long time. So we got another big one for you guys in the morning. And yeah, we're gonna go raise hell with them too. But all right, bud, I think it's time. I'm gonna chase you in. All right, you guys say goodbye to Dennis. We love you, Dennis.
It's always a pleasure. Buena suerte por el día. Yeah.
And yeah, that's right. I agree completely. All right, the battle of the cameras. All right. Oh, Hosh is getting all, look at Hosh over there getting all doctored up. Oh, he's got that 360 going too.
Not yet.
You got to do a tutorial on it?
Yeah.
This will be good in 360, Dennis.
Oh, yeah.
This will be a big mayhem operation. So after we get done doing this one, Killer Bee Nation, we're going to go down at the entrance to the driveway. He's got a post holding up the 47 Ranch sign. And we're going to, they got bees coming and going out of the top of it like dumbasses. I mean, why? That pole is hot as hell in the summer and stuff. But we drove by and looked at it, and sure shit, there was activity. So, you know, you got to do what you got to do. I mean, good grief. So we're just, I'm just seriously not getting any closer yet, guys, until we realize, till we can get up there and do it quickly. I'll get a little bit closer, but you see that, guys? If one of them comes over here, I'm out of here because Dennis is still filming Hosh doing the 360 tutorial over there. You see that? Anyway, we are in Cochise County, everyone. We're at the 47 Ranch with my good buddy Dennis Maroney, and it looks like Hosh has the 360 going. I think we're ready to dive into it here. Yeah, I think we're ready to dive. What do you think?
Yeah.
All right, Dennis, you near an open vehicle? Yeah. Or you're going to get into one? I think we can pull that, he said we can pull that rebar out.
This one here.
Yeah, here, I got this. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that.
All right, I think we can. Oh, big blues. Big blues are wonderful. We do love them. And we got some signage down here that we can move out of the way. So you guys can see that now, of course. That is a bunch of bees. This is going to be relatively unexciting out here. We're going to make it as unexciting as... No, a little more. A little more. There you go. And then we got some signage we'll have to move out of the way here. And really try to make this as quick as possible, guys, because this could get hairy. If we were to just take that piece of wood off and work from this from the outside, oh, look at them, they're coming and going down below too. That whole thing is full, guys. You see that? Holy shit. It would be deadly for anything here on the ranch for up to 2 weeks. See, these damn things will stay mad for a long time. They can. Could you move those signs out of the way, please? Thank you. That'd be awesome. I'm two-fisting it here, guys. Just Hosh and I out for a while here. All right, now it's going to be a spray adhesive and seal them in. All right. Oh, very good. You want to do the honors, or here you go. There you go. Thank you. Oh, we can just set this down here, huh?
Yeah.
All right. What do we got? So they're coming out down here too, Hosh.
Yeah. Well, and all along that crack there.
Oh man, there's just too many entrances.
Yeah.
So we really have to. Now, is this straw clean?
Yeah, it is. I cleared it.
Okay, thank you. All right, here we go, guys. I'm going to put a kibosh on these guards. Okay, well, this is good so far. Okay, see how they're not coming out and attacking? Yet. Boy, they're getting loud though.
Yeah, they want to. Wow, mean hive.
Yeah.
Real mean.
Real mean hive. Inside's going to be interesting.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, now I'm going to. Oh, gotta get it under here. I'm so glad Dennis didn't tie into this one too.
Right.
I don't think it would have been very successful.
You gonna have enough foam?
No, I'm going to pause it now and knock a bunch down because our remnant bees coming back from the field are pissy.
Yeah.
So just for the sake of the
Oh, let's not get glue on that.
ranch, yeah.
Here, hand it to me.
Okay, there you go. Thank you, Hosh. Just for the sake of the ranch here, I'm going to knock down a buttload of these. So we're using a non-toxic spray adhesive, and it knocks them down to the ground, sticks their wings together, and ants can get them. So we're doing that. I'm trying to see if they got any other holes or anything, and just use what we need to seal it up. Because when we go inside, that's when all mayhem's going to let loose. We're just knocking down as many as we can right now. Because, you know, even though the ranch is huge, about 25,000 acres, you know, everything is close by here right now anyway. And they've just gotten some rain, so they might be able to send cows up pasture again. But when it gets too dry, you know, it's expensive as hell to feed the cows and whatnot. And that's what the grazing is for. So a lot of the ranches in Cochise County have been having to sell off heads. And they can't afford to feed them, actually. So this is working really well. Now there's about 5,000 bees. They're still aggressive as hell, though.
Yeah, they really are.
Yeah, they're mean as shit.
See, they're coming out right there.
Okay, very good. That's what I need to hear. Here.
And a little higher up.
Okay.
This is, well, no, yep, right there. Yep.
So we're just trying to lock them in as much as possible right now. It looks like it might be working. So, okay, we do know now that they're on, this is the middle of the window when we go inside. They're on this side of it because they're not coming out down there. You see this, I believe, goes all the way through. Well, maybe not. So this is working good so far. As planned. I think we knock, maybe I'll knock down a few more and then we can go inside. And do we have a putty knife in there, Hosh?
It's in here.
Okay, very good. I'm gonna grab it so that we got it in there, and we're gonna need the Sawzall.
It's inside.
Oh, ain't you something? Hosh has been on it. So we're not using smoke, you guys, because it doesn't work on these bees. In fact, there have been studies done about it where it actually irritates them more. And we don't do things that are going to work occasionally. All right, we do things that are going to work whenever we use them. It's just we'd have to have a 40-foot semi-trailer full of shit that we were going to use occasionally. It's not how it's going to happen. Power washers, we used to use that, but it ruins the comb and makes a mess of everything. So customers were like, you're making a mess. Of course, we're not going to burn the goddamn thing down. Everybody stop saying that shit. Jesus Christ. Now, if you say flamethrower one more time, I'm going to keep asking you to send us one. Exotherm, please. Not that we're going to use it for this, but, we'll use it for something. And, no fires. The fire restrictions. This is the desert, and the desert burns every year, so no fires here. What the hell? Do it at night. No, we're not going to do it at night. We're way too busy for one thing, and also, we got to see what the hell we're doing, right?
All right.
I think we can go inside those.
Sounds good.
Yeah, let's go in and race all with them. All right, Killer Bee Nation. Now the excitement begins.
Do we want to bring any spray adhesive in there?
Not a bad idea in case they get a wild hair, huh?
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what they're going to do.
Well, I mean,
They came out when we were assessing earlier, and
Well,
they
they
came
kinda
out
come
to
out.
attack us inside,
right. Yeah, they start.
which is kind of a rarity.
Yeah. Well, usually when they're inside of a room, they're no longer a threat. They're a nuisance because they attack. They navigate. God damn it! I got bee brain on. They navigate by light, and so. Well, you're gonna find out, guys. So come on. Okay. We got the standard old tack room here, and kind of a catch-all room, and then we got the tack room. So then it's got all of the saddles up here, bridles and equipment, and I guess all mayhem's gonna about to break loose.
Right?
Thank you so much, Hosh, for getting all this lined up. This looks great.
Yeah. We still got to pull some of those tools off the wall.
Oh yeah.
We stopped earlier. We were pulling them off. We stopped earlier because the bees were coming out to attack.
Yeah, and we didn't have our suits on yet.
Right?
And we might be a little special, but we're not that.
We're not that special.
Not that special.
Just a little
In
special.
our own minds, huh?
All right. What do you think of this stuff back here? I think all
I
that's
think
got
we're
to
gonna
come
have to
out.
move it. I think that's where they are.
Here, can I hand this to
Yeah,
you?
sure. Thank you. Yep. So
Well, this is where they were coming out earlier.
they're coming out down in the corner, right?
Yeah.
It looked like
Yep.
down below there.
Here, I'm stuck. Something.
I can tell you that shelving we're not going to be able to move.
No.
So we're just going to have to cut a. Fishing rods, of course. You always need them. So they did start coming out down there in the corner, Killer Bee Nation. So I don't know. Well, we're going to find out, whatever it is. Anyway, welcome you guys. For those of you just joining us, I'm Reed Booth, Killer Bee Guy. We got Hosh manning the old cleanup operation here, getting her ready, the prep, the sous chef. And we got a big ass hive, that's BAH, in a tack room at an old ranch out here in Cochise County. This is the Wild West, you guys, literally. All right, bud. Well,
Close this.
Oh yeah, that's a great idea. Yep, close that way they'll go. Yep, now we're locked in with them, guys. Yes, cool. I don't know, that didn't even work.
Okay,
Yeah, the light didn't come on, so.
here we go.
All right, here we go. I'm gonna drill a couple holes. Holy hole. See if I can get this in there anyway. No, that's it. Yeah, nailed up. They always are. So hold on. There we go. Our seam is right here, so it seems. So I'm just gonna have to cut a hole best I can because I can't get my drill too far back in there. So, all right, here we go, guys.
Yeah, we might have to reach in sideways to collect.
It might be, unless there's another stud that goes all the way down here, and we're working between this parameter here.
Yep.
So that we're gonna find out. I got comb. I got honey.
Nice.
Yep. I got honey. Is this okay over here, you think? We're not looking at my ass that way?
Either or.
Much as everyone. Anyway. They're coming in already. Here they come. Look at them all right here, Oz.
Yep.
Yep. The war is on, everyone. All right, I guess a couple more. We're just cutting a big old, like we always do. All right. We don't know how far down it goes, but we're assuming quite a ways. So I think I'm going to go even further. I think I got more comb there.
Interesting.
Yep. Oh boy, we're in for it, guys. We got a big one here. All right, we got about down here to here. They're coming out down here too. It's a big one, Hosh. We got it.
Yeah.
All right. Oh boy, guys. Let the games begin. You guys have seen us do this 1,000 times. Here we go again. All right. All right. Rigid tools. Oh, now they're coming out. Now they hate that shit. Oh, well. Make sure I got my shit lined up here fairly well. Of course I don't. Oh boy, we got this is gonna be a hell of a reveal, Push.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Alright. Actually, I think I'm gonna do this one first. Alright. One more cut. Take two. Oh boy, here we go, guys. Whew. Ready?
Yeah.
Yeah. This in here. Oh boy. Oh yeah, we're talking old hive, guys. Oh, okay, I got a piece I already have to put in the bin. It's just too pure and too beautiful. Never been touched, honey. And holy shit. Oh my god. Ooh, these guys are halfway welded. There we go. I'll show you why I'm doing this, guys. It's just too good to be true. Like treasure hunting and actually finding something. Look at that.
Wow.
Yeah. That is. Oh my god. That's a cake right there. If you're gonna have a birthday cake. Oh my god. Look at that. Untouched. Beautiful mesquite. Wild. Unbelievable, huh?
Hell yeah.
Holy cow. So I'm trying, I don't want it to drop. That's why I was, let's see, now that one is going to.
Yeah.
So now I need my cutting knife. Oh, it
And we got the bucket for the loose stuff,
Oh, good.
you know?
Yep, thank you. And then we'll make a pile for the brood. And you can get that. Ooh, that garbage bag, right?
Yep.
All right, so. Oh, shit. Okay, now I'm hand harvesting. There we go. Look at that. And there we go. It's just so heavy. And once it loses its. See, this is all pollen here. And this is all honey. Wow, beautiful stuff, you guys. Untouched for decades. But I just can't live with them. Now, if I take this whole thing, this board off right now, it would be a mess.
Yeah, we're gonna lose a bunch of stuff.
Look at that.
Oh,
Eugene.
man.
Eugene.
Look at the size of that one.
Now, this
Yeah,
is
that's brood.
Yep.
So is that's fallen, I think.
Yeah, I know. This is all brood. Right? So I'm going to try to grab more brood. So I don't want it to hit the deck is why I'm doing this. And it's so hot out too that as soon as the structural integrity of it is ruined, it just turns to mush. And that's okay too. Alright. See what I can get out of there without ruining too much. It's all coming out pretty good for being such a mess. Alright, that's all honey on top. See
Wow.
that? Yeah, and all brood down below. In fact, you can see the larvae. The white larvae.
Yeah.
This queen was laying 2,000 eggs a day, everybody.
You smell that?
Oh my God, do I smell that.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah, wild hive. People ask what it smells like. Well, the venom, some say smells like bananas. Personally, I think it smells like something a little muskier, a little bit heavier than bananas,
Yeah.
but everybody's different. You're getting some brood comb, dude.
Nice.
I think I'm getting to the place where I might be able to. Jesus, I hate to lose any of it, of course. And we aren't in a big rush. Now, these guys, I used to say with definitive authority that I knew exactly what they were doing. Well, those days are over. So, they are not seriously attacking right now, which means absolutely nothing.
Well, they're all going to the window.
That is exactly what they're doing. And all I can say is.
And actually, look up here. There's quite a crack
Oh yeah.
in that door. But they haven't found
They
it
haven't
yet.
found it yet. Yeah, no, they're too discombobulated. Which, when it comes to killer bees, we really like discombobulated.
We love to confuse them.
We love it.
Mm-hmm. Art of war over here.
All right, you guys, look at this. Oh,
Very nice.
thank you. But what do you think about the comb?
Wow, look at that. My goodness.
Oh my goodness.
That is
Right.
quite a thing.
Holy shit, guys. Oh my God. Look at that, will you?
Yeah. Grab that 360 if you don't mind, or I will.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I can
Right
grab it.
right
I
behind
just wanted
you.
to make sure that wasn't going to go tumbling anywhere. Wow, big hive. Big healthy hive, guys. Just want to set anywhere close by?
Yeah.
There we go. Look at that. Wow. Old, big, beautiful. And the hive is nice too. Calm down, you guys. Oh, killer bee nation. We just never know. All right. I, for one, am thankful that they're not completely nuclear. Because we get enough of that shit, right?
Yeah.
Well,
Here,
you know.
trade your places. Why don't you put yourself on that side?
All right. Very good. Go to the other side. I'm too young. So, yeah, this is, I mean, now they had just swarmed. In fact, Dennis saw it. And that was one thing that really got his attention, was when you see one of these swarm, it is like an incredible cloud of bees comes out of that area, and it's just like this horrible, evil, like tornado, like a bee-nado or a bee-cane out there for anything from a few minutes to an hour. You never know how long they're going to take to make up their mind on what the hell they're doing. But you don't want to be around. I mean, a swarm used to be benign, not anymore. And you just don't want to be there for it. And that's all brood comb that I'm throwing over there, which is the larvae. You know, it's just, if you guys want to see a cool one where we actually found the queen, that was a pretty neat one. What the hell did we call that one?
I can't remember which job that was.
MyCareerChoices.com.
Wasn't that where you did that bucket?
Yep, on the tires. That
Yeah.
was what it was. Yep. So these, yeah, I don't know. This is a lot more like a normal post swarm hive. Maybe like 60,000 bees or something. That's the total of them all. I mean, look at them all in the windows, guys. There's just a buttload of them, which is the Latin, of course. So this is all gonna be Viking, I can tell, because even though that's pretty comb that we could cut, it's attached really hardily to this board. So we're gonna have to get the putty knife and scrape the hell out of it. So I'm gonna take this and put it over on that other bucket so it doesn't get too tippy. And then we're gonna do a little bit more gathering. Hunter gatherer. Literally, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. All right, guys. Wow,
Man,
what an
this
expedition.
slab is just gorgeous, though. Now,
That
these
is-
are killer bees. 100% of the feral unmanaged honeybee hives in the state of Arizona are Africanized, and it's been that way here since 1998.
360, please. There you go.
Yeah.
So you were saying?
They're all Africanized here in
Oh,
Arizona.
yeah. Yep. And why is it we don't relocate? I can't remember.
Well, we don't relocate because, okay, let's say we requeen this hive, give them a European queen, and stick them in a bee box. What we've done is we've replaced a deadly invasive species with a destructive invasive species.
Yep.
Honeybees are invasive to the Americas. The only place we ever want to see honeybees are, used by big agriculture. Prop up, the almond orchards and the whatever other orchards are out there in California. That's all we're doing. We don't approve of backyard beekeeping. We discourage backyard beekeeping. And we certainly discourage quartering a feral honeybee hive.
Look at this.
Very nice.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
That's Eugene's tongue right there.
My God, why don't you stand up with that so we can get
God, if I can.
an idea of how big
God,
that
look
is.
at this. We got 4 feet of solid here.
Oh my goodness.
So Gene Simmons, of course. Well, I'm Eugene, who
There
lives
you
next
are.
door in the single wide.
There you are being them.
Oh, I got some honey here. I got
Mason bees are native to the Americas.
Yeah.
We love mason bees.
Yep. Get a mason bee condo, you guys.
Do it now. Do it right in front
Do
of
it
me.
in front. Do it again. Turn around, please. All chicken food for Hosh. See, that's all larvae. That's where they raise the babies.
This
That's
is all
the-
eggs, guys.
Yeah, that's all.
And you see these raised cells right here? These raised cells, they look bigger. So these are drone cells. Males are going to be born from those. And these are females. And none of them are going to be born. I'm going to feed them to my chickens. But
Oh, that's funny. That was a good word.
wow, so are you between the studs right there?
Huh?
Are you between the studs? Like, does it
That's what
end?
I'm trying to find out if there is
Got
one.
it.
And, oh, yeah, it's right here. Okay, so
Yeah.
we are.
You're
on
at the
it.
end on the one side.
Yeah, we're on
anyway.
the end. And
It looks
yeah,
like you
we're
got
on end of
more-
both of them. So we did good on our guesstimation
More eggs there.
as to where the it's just so much brood, though. Like I was telling Dennis earlier, we never know what to expect when we're cutting in. If it's all going to be honey. We've had jobs where if there's no brood comb, it's all honey. It's like glory, hallelujah. And then of course there's the jobs where there isn't a stitch of honey to be found in it, which is just baffling. And all babies or no, it just doesn't make any sense. So this is about 3/4 brood, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna get another 4-footer here. Holy crap, man! Wow. That's big.
Imran Baba, they're on TikTok. We are not going to be co-hosting anything, and if you do it again, we're going to block you.
Yeah, this is our channel.
This is our channel. We're not playing games.
No.
All right, Reed, can you grab my glove here? I can do it. I got to get rid of this guy.
Yep. Moment blocking.
He's-
Yep.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah, that's the
understand.
problem with TikTok is a bunch of vultures. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't hesitate to block people. You come in here and yell at us and scream at us and swear at us and shit, and you're just gonna be blocked. I don't give a shit. So we can either have an adult conversation, or you can go away. It's up to you. I don't care.
Yeah, these are all killer bees.
Yep.
100% of the feral hives in Arizona are killer bees. These are all killer bees. You know, they did genetic testing back in the 90s, and that's when it was determined. The situation has not improved. You don't come back from this. This is what we're trying to tell you guys. You all right?
Yep, I got it. Yep.
Yeah, you don't come back from this. You don't reclaim.
No.
It's impossible. These bees take over. They dominate wherever they go.
Yeah, they do. They literally dominate.
Yeah. So these are all killer bees. Now, killer bees don't always behave the same way. So one of the reasons that we're getting, I mean, I'd still call this, I don't know what, a 3 in here.
Well, yeah, outside it could have been a
Outside
5
it could have been a 6.
if we would have let her go.
Bumblebee is another example of a native bee in America.
We do love them,
Yeah.
but they're really seriously endangered in part due to these guys.
Right.
Yep. All right.
We believe that killer bees have infiltrated to some degree of saturation all 48 lower U.S. states. But I believe they're in Hawaii too.
No, we know they're in Hawaii now.
So there's
That was a
49.
horrible revelation.
Yeah,
And they think they found them in Australia,
right.
which is absolutely horrific. All right. All right, I'm going to go and rinse my hands and then switch this over to you.
Every feral hive in Arizona is Africanized.
Let me
Yeah.
go out and rinse my
Okay,
hands, and I'll
okay.
come back and I'll grab the camera. My shoulders are
All right.
screaming at me, so I'll be back
Sounds
in
good.
1 second.
Sounds good.
I'm sure TikTok has some comments for
Yeah, we got. I don't think we're going to see Africanized honeybees in Alaska, and I'll tell you why. So wherever feral European hives can survive, Africanized bees will thrive. They'll do well there. They'll do just fine there. However, feral honeybees cannot survive in Alaska. They get too cold up there. So you've got kept hives up there that they'll, they warm and take care of and feed throughout, a long winter. But you're not going to find feral honeybees in Alaska. I also don't believe you're going to find feral Africanized honeybees in Alaska. It's just not realistic, at least at this point. But lower parts of lower Canada, I mean, they've been found in Ontario. So, yeah. Well, there's farmers in Alaska, but they're keeping honeybees. And then during the winter, they insulate those bee boxes. What we're looking at is feral hives. That's what as far as I know, there are no Africanized bees in Africa. We don't know where the queen is, and the queen really only matters if you're relocating a hive. If you're not relocating a hive, like we're exterminating this hive, the queen doesn't matter. We don't have to get the queen. The queen is collateral damage, if that makes sense. So what'll happen here, these flying bees in the air, we call these remnant bees, right? They're outcasts. We're going to take care of some of these using Fendona, pesticide with bees on the label. So we'll take care of a lot of those using that later on, after we get all the honey cleared out of here.
All right, very good.
Yeah.
You got some good comments, or?
Oh yeah, a lot of questions and comments.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. Excellent.
You might want to use that hand on this.
Oh yeah, see, for the blue thumb.
Yeah.
The curse of the blue
All
thumb.
right, so I'm just reaching in here and scraping this down, right?
Yep, I think that's about it at this point.
Yeah, it's all
Now there is more comb to the left a little bit.
Yeah.
I didn't quite cut it close enough. You can see what I'm talking about. I think that's going to be Viking.
I see that.
I think that's going to be Viking comb. Mm-hmm. And I just
Boy,
didn't
it's
get.
hard to see with that sun, huh?
Yeah, that's kind of blinding, actually.
I see what's going on here, Reed. Yeah.
Okay, very good, very good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I can't see comments, guys. So it's just tough,
Yeah.
but
We got a few. We got,
Anyway.
you know,
And,
we've covered all the major bases.
Okay, good. Well, and I want to say welcome to Dylan out in Florida. Hey, bud. I think this is his first live if he actually caught it, and he became a Queen member on YouTube and gave me a call last night. We had a nice chat, and he placed an order this morning for some Viking of all things.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I told him you got to call the number to place that because
Yeah.
you know it's not on the website. But anyway, nice chat with him and Richard Smith out there in Florida too, and Uncle Florida Bob. Haven't heard from Uncle Florida Bob for a little while. And of course, Randy Willis and Tom McNeam and Linda Grant and Sue and Mel and Dan up there in the North Shore, Lake Superior, and oh my goodness, I can barely think of it all. Don
Oh, yeah,
Shar.
lots of
And,
friends. I
yeah,
saw
we-
Log Hog on there earlier.
Log. Oh shit! You know what, Log? I brought the damn stickers, and they're in the cab of the truck. I was gonna put it right on that spray adhesive can. Oh well.
Well, I would say anybody you wanna have a good time, head over to Log Hog TV on YouTube. Log Hog TV, and hog is spelled Hawg, like
Yeah.
hog.
Like hog.
Hog. Log Hog.
Like-
Log Hog TV on YouTube.
like your sister.
It's very entertaining. Log Hog, it's a good channel. It's really good stuff.
Yeah.
If you like Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, wrestling, all that stuff, pretty awesome.
Right on.
And he's got a whole dojo there full of characters, and he banks on that, and it's just awesome.
Oh, we like that shit.
I really like his videos.
A dojo full of characters. That's just a good name for a dojo,
Right?
isn't it? That's a good name.
Yeah, it's cool. It's a really good concept, and Log Hog, I think if you stick with it and you keep putting out videos, I think that shit's going somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome.
That's the main thing with all this social media shit is just keep doing it.
Oh yeah, anybody out there trying to be a big content creator,
Just keep doing it.
just keep putting stuff up.
Do not,
Consistency is
don't
the
get
key.
discouraged.
Yeah.
I mean, you're going to have
And don't expect to make bank.
oh, God, no. That is not the reason to trust me.
Don't expect to make
No.
a shit ton of money doing this.
No, it's
'Cause
a lie.
You got to have a lot of followers.
You got to have
make
millions,
anything.
literally, and we don't.
Yeah.
I mean, we're doing fairly okay, but it still doesn't even pay for production.
No,
So,
no.
you know, it's really kind of like a pyramid scheme. But we want to educate people and have some fun doing it and bring you guys all along with us. We love our Killer Bee Nation, of course. And but just keep doing it if you're trying to do a social media thing. Don't stop.
Keep doing
You're going to catch a lot of flack. You could be saving puppies, and somebody's going to find something wrong with what you're
People
doing.
are gonna talk shit.
Oh God, we get death threats actually,
Yeah, right.
and yeah, it's just mainly from people that want
is-
to
which is-
relocate these goddamn
Which is
bees.
laughable.
Oh, totally laughable. It's like you don't. Oh,
Really, you're gonna relocate honeybees and kill people?
Yeah,
What
right.
kind of a sick fuck are you?
Exactly. What
You
kind
got
of
your priorities screwed
kind of
up.
sick fuck are you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know why honeybees exist, right? Like people.
Yeah,
came
in
from
the
people.
Western, in the Americas, the only reason they're here is they were brought here by Europeans. Oh, what's happened here? I got something. Oh well, who cares?
What's that on
Oh, I don't know.
TikTok?
Here, take a look at this. And what does that TikTok say?
Huh.
Pull off a glove? I don't know. It says something. I don't know what the hell's going on. I'm going to take off my big blues anyway. These guys have calmed down
Yeah.
quite a bit.
I'm too slippery.
Ah,
Slippery when wet.
slippery when it's supposed to be sticky.
Yeah, right?
Ah,
That's that nectar.
that's funny. Oh, yeah, the nectar. So the nectar is where they, it's pre-honey actually, guys. So, that's good. There you go. Now you're close anyway. Jeez, huh?
Yeah.
There you go. There you go. So yeah, this is going pretty smooth. Thank God for these cooling vests, even though it was a cloudy day earlier and so nice. It's kind of hot right now.
Yeah.
In fact, it's really hot right now. So stick with us, Killer Bee Nation. We're just making sure that you guys can hang with us and see all the goodies that happen here, and we can tell you all about how wonderful we are and shit like that. So we're going to scrape that down also. Now, you know, I'm kind of thankful these bees were not a class 5 or something, because we get enough of that shit.
Well, and they usually aren't when we do a job inside. It's
Yeah,
actually
correct.
when we do it under the circumstances, because you can see the bees, They all fly for the windows.
Yeah, I'm gonna
And
show
that's
everybody that.
one of the reasons why we do these jobs inside
Right.
is because they're distracted. They're confused about being indoors, and they go to the light and leave us alone.
Go to the light, little bee. Go to the light. Yeah, it's like creating a back door for them they didn't know they needed. So you see all the bees up there? Well, they're all going to dehydrate and die real quickly because, well, our windows are very warm, and as individuals, bees are very fragile. But as a group, they're a royal pain in the ass, as you know. But they all got to go. They don't belong here. They're just a horrible invasive species. In fact, you know what? Honeybees in the Americas are the most successful invasive species there is.
Yeah.
More successful than the snakes, because the snakes in Florida can't live in Wisconsin. They're boas, all right, and they're pythons.
Yeah.
They don't belong in the Everglades, but there they are. Bufflegrass cannot live. Now I have to check on that one because bufflegrass is absolutely evil here in the Southwest. It's an invasive grass killer, bee nation, that is the reason the wildfires are so damned hot now out here, and it's horrible invasive grass. So I don't know if it can live up in Wisconsin or not. Well, these bees can. Killer bees, you know, they killed a guy in Cincinnati a couple of weeks ago. And there was an attack in Manchester, New Hampshire, killed a guy in Connecticut. It's just they've been found in Wyoming and Alberta and Ontario. I already know that. And so, and also there is no entity, there's no governmental entity, there's no extension, no one is keeping track of them anymore because it's a moot subject. If they're already in an area, they soon will be the only honeybee in that area because they're better at everything. That's why they were created, and they definitely are. So they also adapt. All right, whatever people want to quote about why they can't live where it's cold, well, they are. They're like Hosh was saying earlier, where European honeybees can survive, these guys can thrive.
Yep.
So, like the lanternfly now, that's a really bad one that's invading everywhere, and we haven't seen any out here yet. Then there's another one. Just invasive species are bad because an invasive species has never benefited the native environment they've invaded.
Not even once.
No, not even once. Now, honeybees are good for big agriculture, absolutely. You're not going to have as much variety of fruits and veggies. I mean, a very, very small amount. You won't have as many blueberries and almonds at Whole Foods. But none of our grain, none of the grain we eat, none of it, wheat, rye, any of it, is pollinated by honeybees. The only time alfalfa is pollinated by honeybees is if they're looking for a seed crop. And if they're just going for cow feed, then there's no pollination needed. It's only for a very select few things that honeybees are necessary for pollination for. If you've got 1,000 acres of watermelons, yeah, you need that. You need honeybees for pollination.
But you don't need it for 12 acres of watermelons.
No, you don't need it for an acre of watermelons. Absolutely not. Native pollinators do a better job. Now, if you're wondering what native pollinators are, please Google that in your area. I can name off a bunch of them here in the desert Southwest, but that doesn't mean they're going to be up where you are in New York or wherever the hell you are. So Google that one, native pollinators in my area, and also look at xerces.org. That's xerces.org. Really good resource, and also native gardening with a
Hey. On Facebook.
Yeah, go on Facebook on your native gardening.
Yeah,
Oh, look at that! You got a bunch of Viking there.
Yeah.
I think we're having a record year
What
for
do you think
Viking.
of this?
I think we should try to save it.
Okay.
Make an attempt.
Okay.
A
I'm
grandiose.
gonna need that second bucket then.
Oh boy. Oh darn.
Yeah.
Wow. Holy cow. Beautiful stuff, Killer Bee Nation. My goodness. All right, very good.
Actually, I'm just gonna bring this.
Oh yeah, might as well. Yeah.
Yeah,
Bring
it's a
that.
little hot out there.
Oh, that's true. It'll melt. Yeah, we got to keep any comb that we want to keep nice. We have to kind of have in the shade.
I'm gonna go ahead and open this door.
Oh yeah, you can. No, it's yeah. They're all going to the windows here now. In fact, I'm going to take the kids and go look back here at this other window and see if we can see any bees in it. No. Well, I don't know, 10 or 20. Nothing really, though, guys. See. So that was what I said in the beginning, was that they were going to go to that front window. Oh, look at these chaps. Damn, these are nice. Holy cow, that's a nice set of show chaps right there. Damn. Did you guys know that all chaps are assless? Okay, all right, never mind. I'm just being, yeah, anyway. It's getting hot here. So, what the hell was I talking about? Killer bees. Invasive species, you know, and then, again, everybody is so defensive of honeybees. There's not a shortage of honeybees in this world. Every 20 years or so, 15 to 20 years, something comes along and wipes out 80% of the mainly backyard beekeepers' bees. Now, if the big boys suffer losses, A, they're insured, and B, they raise their own queens. They bounce right back from it. They come up, the bees that get wiped out are European honeybees, and they just make more. That's all there is to it. Just like cows or chickens. That's what honeybees are listed as livestock in the U.S. They're livestock. That's all they are. They're good for big ag and monocropping. That's it. They're not good.
In other words, they don't need to be saved.
No, they don't need to be saved. Exactly. That's the whole.
You
the
may
whole,
need to be, but they don't.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Our native bees need to be saved, but the honeybees do not. In fact, I mean, overall, around the world, there are more honeybees on this planet than ever right now. And we've seen some clips and some news articles from Europe, of all things, where honeybees are native. Yes, honeybees belong in Asia, Africa, and Europe. They're complaining over there because there are too many honeybees. It'd be like everyone raising 1,000 cows. Well, there'd be too many cows. You know, if you overgraze, that's what these honeybees do, is overgraze. They're hoarders, and they take more than they need of the nectar. If you overgraze something, nothing can live in it, including the cows. That's what honeybees are doing even in Europe. You can look all this shit up. You don't have to trust me. I don't really care. Everyone has ChatGPT and Google. You can search it out, and if you can find something wrong with what I'm saying, I still, you know, fine. But that's how I stopped keeping honeybees, was I realized that honeybees were an invasive species. This is, I don't know, 20 years ago or something. And then I went, oh, well, I'm pro-native. I don't want invasive. And I just changed the way I thought about it. If you, in the face of scientific fact, if you can't change the way that you think, then that's belief. That becomes a religion. And that's not beneficial to anything, actually. Wow, look at that. It's beautiful, Hosh. Holy shit. Look at this Killer Bee Nation. Wow. Yeah, and I can't believe we get death threats for just telling people the truth. It's just really bizarre. Really weird. But if anybody does, we keep track of all that, and of course, if we get serious, you'll be reported and blah blah blah. No stranger to this game. Man, a lot of Viking and a lot of bees. So we're going to take that piece of wood with us. You can see the skeletons on it, guys. That's what we call them.
Look at this.
Oh, that's a larvae. Yep, came off a brood. It looks like a drone. Yep. Go fishing. Oh, there it is. There's drone. Yep. See how big that is? And the drone is big too. So, anyway. So we're going to take that with us, and then the rest of it, as you guys know, we're going to spray down with the undercoating and make sure the outside is all sealed up. In fact, you know what I'm going to do, Hosh? I'm going to take everybody outside and look and see what the remnants look like.
You want to take some spray with you?
Yeah, I got a can here.
Okay.
All right, Killer Bee Nation, let's go outside and see what the, oh, where are you? We're here. Everything getting slippery with honey, guys. I can barely man the tripod. Crying out loud. All right, so we're going to go see what it looks like outside now. And I want to show you the remnant bees, because there should be a pretty good clump of them there. I'm thinking. I don't know. I hope so. They're supposed to be. Unless they found another way in. You see, people will get excited after we do a removal, and they'll say, oh, it's been 4 days and there's a big old ball of them there. Yeah, that's good. That means they can't get in. And those are the remnant bees. Now, the remnants are literally leftovers of the hive, and they will die off over the coming days on their own. Every hive is an enemy of every other hive. The only reason they ever visit each other is to steal honey. They don't socialize. And so every hive, oh, here we go. Now I'm going to show you guys what we got. This is fun. Look at that. Well, I was afraid that they were going to be like super mean and shit, but they're really not bad. Looking good, guys. Wow. So these, yeah, there's just nothing. We're not using anything toxic on this one at all. Of course, if need be, we do, but we try not to. All right, so I just gave them a light dusting. This is not a DIY channel, everyone. Okay, this is not a DIY channel. Do not try this shit. I've been doing this for 35 years, so just don't do it. So that just basically sticks their wings together so they can't fly around. And yeah, this war is over. I mean, this particular war. You know, the war. We're never going to win the war, Killer Bee Nation. We can try. It's really kind of frustrating in a way, or at least it used to be to me. But I'm not really good at worrying about shit too much. We're not going to win the war. Okay, people comment and say, "Oh, we're going to starve. You're getting rid of all the honeybees." Oh, for fuck's sake! We're only getting rid of one millionth of hives out there. We're getting rid of these nuisance hives. Yes, that's right, because they kill horses and dogs and ranchers and cows and goats and shit. All right, we win every battle. There's no reason to relocate these damn things. There's way too many of them. It's like taking milk to a cow. It's totally unnecessary. There's way too many honeybees in the world right now, and none of our food, absolutely 0% of it, comes from feral hives like this. None of it, even in your garden, because the native bees are much better at pollinating. All right, small crops and small garden plots especially. So none of our food comes from feral hives at all. The big boys, yeah, and that's what they do, and that's their job, and they are really good at it. So leave it to them. But if you think you're helping your native environment by keeping honeybees in the Americas, think again, because you're not. You're actually hurting it because they're an invasive species. It's just the way it is, guys. I'm not romantic about it. I don't give a shit. It's just the way it is. The invasive species never benefited the native environment they've invaded. So I think that's a wrap, huh?
Sounds good, man.
All right. Well, Killer Bee Nation, we love you guys. We're going to call this one a day and go do some other shit. What, you got anything to say about old tack rooms, Hosh?
Oh, you know I do.
I'll bet you do.
So here's the thing, if you've got honeybees coming and going out of an old tack room on your ranch, if you're in Cochise County, if you're in Arizona, those are killer bees. 100% of the feral hives in Arizona are Africanized, and it's been that way here since 1998. We say never relocate a feral honeybee hive. None of your food depends on feral honeybees. Not one bite of your food has anything to do with feral honeybees. They're an environmental scourge. In the case that they're Africanized, they're deadly. They kill people, they kill pets, they kill livestock. The environmental problem is they compete with the native bees for resources. We don't need these bees. Let's save America's native bees. Let's save America's native pollinators, and let's save America's native plants. We'll see you guys on the next job. Be safe.
Love you guys.
Later.
There you go, Hosh. Awesome. Good job, you guys. Thanks for sticking with us. We'll catch you later. Beautiful day in the Wild West. I can see your house from here.
Thank you.
If you've never been